Y'all know. Y'all know.
And I'm so sorry. And one more thing. And one more thing. Let me just go ahead and reject whatever it was when he came up here and said, "Ladies, I'm so sorry. I'm unpacking. If you see misogyny in me, feel free to check me." Don't come up here and apologize for the work we have to do and then ask us to do more work. Get somebody else to do it.
That part.
Don't you ever, especially in this moment for what's going on right now, center yourself in that way. We don't want to do it. We don't care. We have no investment in you. We don't know who you are. We don't care what you have to say. You're disrespectful as hell. We just checked you on your misogyny just like you asked us to, and you didn't like it. Fuck out of here. Dantrel, that better not be your friend going forward. And I'm going to say this, and people don't like it because it's just TikTok. If that's your friend, I'm not your friend.
Okay.
If he's not blocked, you're blocked. That's my line in the sand. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Because that's wild. Whether you should have dropped him or not, I'm of the idea that I think you should have dropped him. I understand, but I'm listening to what people are saying. Maybe you shouldn't have. Yeah, you probably should have checked him. But bro, that's my stance, and I'm okay with it. Like, I'll grieve you not being a friend, but I'll grieve when I'm walking away. When we say we're done, Dantrell, be done. Like Peach said, ruin the vibe.
Okay.
If these men not moving in the manner that you would allow if you had the power to stop a man from moving with your own mother, then that man should not be part of your cipher. Period. If you couldn't trust him with your mama and your sister, if he couldn't speak to your mama that way with you standing next to her, when those moments happen is when you're supposed to use your voice immediately. That's what I say when protecting. True protection is protecting us from y'all.
We got to protect ourselves and stop explaining it out for them. It's not our job anymore. It's not our job.
Okay. Jace wants to come back up. Hold on.
Okay, I didn't want to type all of this, and I'm sorry. And for anybody that I blew out y'all eardrums, my bad. Like I said, I'm just loud. My family is loud. My speaker just works good, and I'm not gonna apologize for who the fuck I am. However, here I am showing grace once again, because I have, and I did. Because like I said, I didn't even say anything. Had I said something, Hog, you would have never been in this space. You would have never been around half of the creators that you have been around lately. Had I said something, I decided not to. I showed you grace. And here I am showing the same grace. I don't need nobody demonizing, being nasty, talking crazy towards, none of that. If he's supposed to do better and improve, he has to do the work. Do the work, black man. But all that bullshit that you just came up here with, nobody came to argue with you. I came up here to tell you that that shit that you just said, slid up out your mouth was fake as fuck. And if you gonna really be about that shit, do the fucking work. But all that shit that you just pulled, bullshit. That shit was fake as fuck.
He's not there anymore.
But everybody asks me if I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay. And when it comes to my mother, I am taking that shit day by day. That was my first best friend. That is the person that I told everything to. And when I couldn't find the question, the answer to find to my daddy, I went and called my goddamn mama. So I'm good. But what you not gonna do is sit up here and say I'm lying. Cause you ain't nobody. And I do mean nobody to fucking lie on. And as a matter of fact, I don't give a fuck to lie. Cause what you gonna do, be mad? And then what? Get the fuck out of here. Do the fucking work.
Yeah. He's blocked. He's blocked. He's blocked. Oh. You know what kind of damage it must be to have one of us come up here, ask for grace, and put in a volatile situation, say the words. That's why, and that's what he was about to say. This is hard. He was about to say, this is why black men don't do nothing for y'all.
That's why I say the performance protection is a new pair of J's. Black men walking around wearing it like a new pair of J's. And then they slip them off and put on their slides and become who they really are. It's performative like a new pair of J's. Y'all need to think about that shit.
I don't think I've ever been this speechless in probably my whole 40 years living.
No, it's a moving forward situation. Ain't no moving forward. Ain't no moving forward. That's
Sure,
why.
it is a moving forward, but some people, it's going to take some people longer than others.
I swear this is the last time. I just want to give a message to everybody, which a lot of you guys know, but if you don't know, you guys people need to understand that doing the right thing is lonely. It's really fucking lonely. You're not going to have a bunch of friends. You're not going to have a lot of people in your corner. There's people that I've cut off that I still miss to this day. It's lonely. It's uncomfortable. But what you're never going to be uncomfortable with is yourself. It is the most lonely road you will ever follow in your life, is doing what you know that you're supposed to do because it's right. And there's a possibility that because you don't fuck with Hog Boss, that means that you might not be able to go into Liv's live. That means that you might not be able to go kick it with the same people that you kicked it with because they're co-signing too. It's lonely. So be ready for that. You don't do this to make friends. You do this to cut the weight. And then the tight circle that you have in the end is worth it, but it's fucking lonely.
No, someone said it looks like I'm upset that I had to block him. No, I'm upset because of the harm that was just done after 4 hours. And he comes up here and he shows y'all what the real deal is. He becomes the example.
But I don't understand, friend. I don't understand why there's this big surprise, right? Like none of the women are surprised at this. Like men need to stop trusting men like we don't trust men. Like, come on. Do you know what I mean? Like, you need to stop trusting these dudes. And two things can be true at the same time. You can be upset that you had to block him. You can be upset that you had to lose a friend. But you also can be upset for the reason behind it too. That's fine. We're people. We have emotions. Let's be reasonable here. Right? There's people I've cut off that I'm upset because I miss them, but I had to cut them off. I'm upset for the reason why. I'm upset it had to happen, but I still did it, and it's lonely, and it is what it is. But what I will never be is surprised. Stop being surprised, Dantrel, about what these dudes are doing. After 48 hours of women talking about what these dudes are doing, now we're going to be surprised about what these dudes are doing? Trust none of them, not even your friends. And if they are your friends, make sure they are vetted in situations like these. Now you know, but never be surprised. Never. I'm so sorry. And I know people might not like that I say that, but I'm so sorry that you might have just lost a friend today. That sucks. I don't wish that on nobody, regardless of the circumstances. That's rough. It sucks. It's one less point. Be ready to be lonely, friend. That's it. That's all. Love y'all. I'm swear I'm done. I'm not coming back up. Thank you.
Well, good night, Mooney.
I think what Mooney said was powerful because where women have been for generations now is a lonely place. We've been there without our fathers, without our brothers, and often we've been there without each other. This is part of our evolution as women are coming together. And this app has allowed us, because we've literally been without each other. If you left in the community holding the bag and raising the kids, we've been lonely. We've been doing it without the Black man. So expect your work to be lonely. Because if the Black man wasn't coming over here and doing the work and leaving us alone for you to do the work, you're going to experience a lonely place. And think about this. Things grow in the cold, dark soil. It's a lonely place. And that's where some of y'all going to need to be to grow.
For people in the request, if you're a man, I'm not taking the chance no more. Not right now, not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. So if you're a man, get out of my request. Not tonight, and it's not performative. Bam Cam, why are you? You made another. You made another account so you can come in here and disrupt.
I think we should let them up to the panel. That's just my personal opinion. None of us need to be up here. But I think that what we saw in Solid's panel last night, maybe they need to experience that again, because that shit is going to be chaotic before it becomes smooth.
No,
it is what it is.
You know what's so bad about it? Black Swan. I said a long time ago, one thing I do know is true. If you leave men alone to try to correct each other, 30 seconds afterwards, they'll be fighting.
Yep, that's what happened on that panel last night.
I've always said that. Lo and behold, damn.
Well, it's just time for y'all to scrabble up, because if that's the way y'all interact with each other, then y'all got to face it, because y'all created that arena. If socially that's how things move with y'all, that's some shit that y'all need to be facing too. Why is it that y'all can't get together and be accountable and fix some shit amongst you? Deconstruct your own misogyny. And that definitely is not for us.
Wait a minute, hold on, time out. Don't come at, no. Block Griselda? What the fuck is who is that? Is that Jones? Jones, are you in my live? Do y'all see click on Griselda.
That's Jones.
That's Jones.
That's
What?
He ain't been on nobody's live.
Jones. He got something to say.
He got something to say.
Wait, that's a photo of him, but I don't know if I don't think that's actually him. It could just be people trying to,
Okay.
All right. Y'all block Griselda quick. I can't find them anymore.
They telling him to request up.
No, because I have Bonquishy in
They
here.
said they don't think it's really him. Oh, they said there's several accounts with that photo.
Okay.
Y'all people got to be really, really lonely to go around making accounts with other people's photos. That's wild.
Abundance, are you a woman? I'm not letting. I'm sorry. This is my choice on this. Y'all can get on me about it later. I'm not letting any men up right now because what they're doing is making the shit worse. I'm not. They making the shit worse.
I'm
If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But they making the shit worse.
I don't think you're wrong, and I think if you decide to host a panel with the men, I
Mm-hmm.
think it needs to be men who actually are willing to work on their misogyny, and that's willing to work on their disrespect for women. But to hold a panel with a bunch of men that says I didn't do it, I wasn't there, or it wasn't me, it's a waste of time because it's not moving forward. And what we're doing now is we're trying to acknowledge the problem, and come up with a solution and move forward, not stay in the same place or push us back 4 hours from where we're at now.
Okay, we're going. We're going, little one.
Southern, do you know you're up here?
Oh, no. I'm trying to get my dog.
Okay, I didn't know what was going on. I'm dropping you. Oh Lord, motherfuckers.
I have 2 sons and 5 grandsons, and this is my biggest fear for them. Even though I know I've instilled the things that I need to instill in them, I still want them to respect Black women, and I hold them accountable. My son's 30. If I see something that is not right that he does towards his wife or his sister or anything that I feel like I need to correct him on, I do. And it's not me being nasty to him or nothing like that, but I don't want my Black men to continue to repeat the same patterns as when I grew up and I seen with men that treated us a certain kind of way. And even to this day in my family, the men in my family are very misogynistic. They tell us, well, women don't do this and women don't do that. And that's why I've always been able to do the things I want to, because I've always been told we can't, or we're not supposed to, or we're less than, And so this is big for me. And when I see stuff such a public platform that's done, I feel like I'm supposed to be a part of that, and I'm supposed to help change that.
I don't think they know they're up here.
Now they keep requesting too. Let me get them out of here.
I think as a mega supporter too, because I think they've been on my panel before.
Okay. All right, y'all.
I want to thank you, Dantrel, for allowing me to come up here in your space and being able to speak. I'm going to go inside at my house now. I just got done. My son just graduated from college with his bachelor's degree today. So I'm so happy. They're still partying. I had to leave. I said, listen, I'm too old. I got to go home. So I just thank you. And Nino and Black Swan, I am here for you ladies. If you ever need anything, I am going to start back hosting my panels where they are safe space for women. I was doing it and then I stopped for political reasons, but I am going to go back and start back, and it's only Black women panels only. So I will be in any space that you girls are in and doing any work that I need to do. And thank you, girls. I love everyone, and good night.
Good night. Coco, this is the second time you've tried to come up. I don't know who you are. I don't know. Does anyone know Coco, Lily Armstead?
They got to put something in the comments so I can see their page.
All right. Put something in the comments, Coco. Oh, you won't put nothing in the comments? No, you're not coming up. Lord Jesus. Hey, it's not my concern anymore. Y'all stop coming telling me about Hog. It's not my concern anymore. Coco, why are you coming up and you're not? Y'all, let me deal with this shit. Coco, who are you? I'm not trying to be aggressive. I just
Oh,
need
I'm
to know.
sorry. I'm not trying to be aggressive either.
Okay. All right.
I
I'm sorry.
think what happened was
Wait, who
I
are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
Are you? Who are you? Yeah. First of all, I gotta. Yep. Are you white?
no, I'm not. Not at all.
Okay, who are you?
Not at all. This is just different because what I think happened was I
So can you
merged
tell us
with
who you can you tell us who you are first, please?
um my real name is Tawana and I'm a Harris supporter.
Okay, we're
And
not
I
talking
think
about politics up here. We're not talking about
no.
politics up here.
This is what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
This
but
is
we
what I was
don't. But
saying.
hold on, because we don't know who you are, and there's a lot of lateral violence that is happening, right? If
No,
you're not connected to any of these things, please, we're not
Yes.
talking
no,
about politics, and we don't know who you are. I'm just
no,
asking
no,
you to
no.
say who you are. That's it.
Actually, I think
And
it's
I told you.
inappropriate. Hold on. I think it's inappropriate that I'm not trying to silence any voices, but what do you know about the situation?
That's what I was about. That's what I'm trying to say is what I think happened was there was a mix up between something between Camilo post and this post, and I'm sorry about that. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what happened. Things got mixed up. So that's what I'm saying. And all the other stuff that I've been listening to throughout the couple days, I don't have room to talk about that stuff. You know what I mean? So I thought I was talking about the Camilo stuff.
Respectfully, we don't know what you mean. I'm not trying to be like rude or disrespectful, but we don't know what you mean.
No, but like I said, I think two different lives got mixed up is what I'm saying.
But to whose live? Who
And
else is that mixed up?
that no, it was Dantrell's live.
Okay, but what is the other live that you're talking about?
Two of Dantrell's lives, and that's what I was like, what just happened?
Okay, what do you mean two of Jim Charles lives? What do you mean?
We haven't talked about Carmelo over here in about 3
Yeah,
weeks.
and that's what I'm sorry that I don't understand what happened. So I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be problematic by any means. I followed Dantrell, I listened to you, and I respect you, and I'm not trying to cause problems. So yeah, and it's okay. You can just drop me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all, I think it's time to go.
Yes, Dantrell.
I think it's time to go.
Well,
Oh, hell no. It is time to go. Y'all, it's time to go.
all right.
If the bars are looking in that, it's time to go. We need to go right now. Oh my God. What the hell? Bruh. All right, y'all. Nina.
Yeah, it's time to go for real.
It's time to go. It's time to go. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for giving me the grace I don't deserve. Got a lot of self-reflecting to do. I was sitting and thinking and I'm listening. I think I'm gonna return back to and I've done it before. I think I'm just gonna return back to my art lives. And what I'll do is every so often, if y'all want to use my platform because of the numbers, I have no problem with. I'm gonna go back to the art lives and take a break. Take a break. And I don't want to go. I don't. Nino, come back up for a second, Nino. Cause this is what I want. This is what I don't want. I don't
Hey,
want to. I don't. I'm not in a place where I can be in that live with him right now. I don't want to be in live with him. I
okay,
don't.
well, okay. Listen, I respect your boundaries, and if that's not where your head is at, you shouldn't. I had it up on my. He dropped everybody from the panel. It's just him. That's why I said maybe you should go have a conversation, with him. But I absolutely respect your boundaries. But also think, give that inner child a voice. You got to practice that. And in the uncomfortable spaces is where you're going to give that inner child a voice.
Yeah. I can hear him way over here. That's you and you over there.
Yeah, that's all. That's on my phone. Like he literally dropped everyone, and he's having a conversation. And he's just talking, and that's why I was like, maybe you should go over there and have a conversation with him. But or maybe just go listen. I don't. Yeah, I had to go over and check out what was going on, and I'm gonna be honest with you about why I did it. What I saw absolutely blew my mind, but from the perspective of that's some real unhealed shit. That's someone that doesn't have the tools. That's someone that has worn some of these conversations like a new pair of J's. And I have a level of grace because I always look from a pathology perspective because didn't I truly believe none of us asked to be like this. None of us have asked for the trauma that makes us move the way we are, even when it's dead damn wrong. And that is dead damn wrong. But that's also an example for me. This is me. That's an example of
Whoa.
someone that does not have the damn tools. So if
Wait.
you've had some enlightenment and you've been able to sit and listen and receive anything from us, then I do feel that there's a level of obligation that you go and you do the work. We are so far ahead and we're not looking back. But if you back there doing the work, then them the classrooms you in and the arenas you in, and those are the difficult conversation. We talk about white tea fragility. Let's talk about the black male fragility and the fragility that y'all have, not just amongst us, because we see the fragility amongst us. But let's really talk about the fragility that y'all have amongst each other. Where it's even harder for you to have the difficult conversations. You think it's difficult for y'all to have them amongst us? No, it's even harder for you to have them amongst each other. That's the reality of it. Because you get to have the conversations with us with a level of grace because that's how we're wired. We don't know how to be another way. You get the grace in these spaces with us. The most difficult conversations where the patriarchy standing at your back and the misogyny standing at your front is amongst each other. We're the safest spaces to have difficult conversations. And y'all can come up with reasons to not fucking go there. Y'all not safe for us, but you know y'all not safe for each other.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to end this live, y'all. I'm about to end this live. All right, y'all. Oh my God. Good night, y'all. I know, Queen. I know. I know. I know. I was thinking the same thing. All right.